from Tac to Pack, and I just want to talk to you today about the G43 again for concealed carry. You might have seen my other videos on the G43. We're going to do a whole series on those. Anyway, I like the G43 a lot. I do have some issue with capacity, and the size is a little bit small for every day for concealed carry for me. I prefer to carry the G26 or the G19, but in my system of concealed carry, the G43 works out for me in certain situations. I like to carry the G43 strong side at about 4 o'clock, 4:30. And its size-wise is fine to get a full grip on it. Obviously, it's a little smaller than my G19 or G26. Then when I go with the extra magazine on the weak side, you can see I want the magazine to be fully seated into the carrier, but I want to be able to index that magazine with a little more purchase area on top of it. So what I did is I bought the Strike Industries Enhanced Magazine Plate, which allows an extra 2 rounds. And so that helps out with capacity for me. I'm going to see if I like that in the extra magazine position, and if I like, or if it's able to conceal as well, using it as the primary magazine for the gun. That's what I'm hoping this EMP by Strike Industries will help with. And it'll also, as a benefit, give me 2 rounds, 2 extra rounds. I also like to carry the G43 in the appendix position. The gun is fairly simple to get to, but again, on the extra magazine, when I'm indexing that magazine, I kind of like it to ride all the way up into, almost into the ball, the palm here. And it is a little small, so I'm hoping again, the EMP will allow that to be a little higher, and then again, it does give the added benefit of 2 extra rounds when you index that magazine. Hopefully it won't be too big in the gun itself, and I'll be able to carry 8 plus 1 and then an extra 8 in the magazine itself. We'll see. Okay, so here we have the EMP Enhanced Magazine Plate from Strike Industries, plus 2 for the Glock 43. It says it has an extended grip surface plus 2 round capacity, low drag, no snag design. And it's got instructions on the back of the package, which are straightforward, just like changing out any other magazine plate. So let's take a look at it and see. Again, this is the Enhanced Magazine Plate by Strike Industries. And I'll put a link for this down in the description if you want to purchase one. Okay, so it comes with the actual extended grip, and then the little base plate tab, and that fits in there like that. Okay, so first of all, we have to take the old one off, and the Glock 43 comes stock with 2 magazines. One has an extended grip on it, but it doesn't give you any round capacity. It's just an extended grip to get your pinky on the gun if you prefer to shoot that way. It doesn't matter to me either way, with the regular grip or with the extended grip. Shoots just fine either way for me. I'm just interested when I have an extra magazine and round capacity. I like a little longer extra magazine, and of course I like round capacity. So that's my interest in the EMP. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the extended stock grip, and I'm going to replace it with this one and see how I like it as the extra magazine. So to do that, you depress this button here, and then you slide the base plate. Off like that. And it's on there pretty tight, so you have to slide it pretty well. And then a new one goes on in reverse order. So I'm putting this little tab in place, and the spring kind of hooks right on there. If you can see it, it has a little notch, which is nice, and you depress that magazine spring. I might have it on there backwards. Yeah, I have it on there backwards, sorry.
depress the spring, it fits in there. And then there's a little channel, and that the magazine slides right into that channel, or the extension slides right into the channel on the magazine. And it is form fit, let me tell you. And there it goes. It popped into place. You heard that snap. The button popped into place. And that's it. Put that in the gun. That's what it looks like. And it's really, they did a great job on the matching up the stippling and everything. It's really a nice nice job they did on it. It matches really well. Feels good in the hand too. But like I said, it makes it a longer grip for me. So I'm interested in using it as a spare magazine. And that's all that's to it. That is pretty easy. Save these for later. I'll save them in the same box. And we'll see how that works in the holster for an extra magazine.
Okay, I have the Strike Industries EMP installed, and I do like it for the extra magazine. It gets the base plate of that mag right up into the ball of my hand, and it's much easier to index than it was without that. So I'm going to switch them real quick and see how that looks concealed as compared to the smaller one, which you can see the butt of the gun a little bit. I could carry like that, but if I'm going to carry like that, I might as well carry my G19 because it's the same length roughly. The gain in slimness is not enough for me versus capacity of the G19 and comfort to not carry the G19. So the G43 and the G26 are the same size roughly there, but when you add this extended magazine, it brings you out basically to the size of the G19 on length on the butt of the gun. So that's not it's not going to be good for me, but it is great if I need to carry the G43 like that. It gives me much more access to the extra magazine, and I still keep the concealability in a tighter shirt or a different outfit of the regular magazine plate. So that works well for me. So I won't be buying an extra one of the Strike Industries EMP, but it will work for certain situations, like I said, in my system where I can't carry the G19 or the G26. Okay, the same thing with strong side hip carry and weak side extra mag carry. Definitely makes it easier to get to and easier to index. Now, switching them out, it'll probably be the same situation here, I'm guessing. I'll just let the camera and you be the judge of whether that shows or not. It's definitely going to print obviously a little more because it's a little longer. But that's with the EMP. It definitely makes accessing the grip a whole lot easier in that regard. I'll switch back to the regular one so you can see the difference in length. And so it really becomes a toss-up whether you want an extra 2 rounds or greater concealment. But like I said, I prefer, if I'm going to go with less concealment and more rounds, I'm just going to carry a bigger gun altogether. But it's definitely more concealable with the regular flush mount magazine in there. But for an extra magazine, it works very well to where you can get a greater purchase grip area on that extra magazine and index it more efficiently and therefore more quickly. as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And if you would like the video and subscribe to our channel, we'd really appreciate it. We can bring you much greater content too as you do that. And so we thank you, and I do want to thank you for making the choice to defend yourselves and those you love. God bless you and yours, and we'll see you next time.